everybody. Welcome back to the Grace Grella Show. I'm Grace Grella, your intuitive host. And as always, we're here because it's all about you, getting you into the positive zone, giving you that information you need, whether it's about your love life, your health, your finances, family, friends, whatever it is. We'll hit you up. We'll connect you with the right 411 so you can make some positive choices for yourselves in your life. And as always, it's all about love and healing here. And my special guest tonight is the epitome of both those things, Dr. Linda Salvin, all the way from California. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, lovely Linda. Welcome, welcome. Thanks so much, Linda. I appreciate you coming on the show. And please forgive me, the last segment I omitted, sin of omission here, that you were in that horrific plane crash that you survived, and then it was getting hit by the bus, and I mean it was like Calamity Jane's story, and it's like God told you as well, no, you've got healing work to do, woman. You're not coming yet, like He said to me.
Not here, not ready to go. Like when I totaled the car, first it was the plane crash on a fire truck, and then I totaled a car in 1984, and I had the white light experience where the white light went from my head to the ceiling of my car into the heavens, and this loud voice said, "You can come with us now or stay and do," and I was given a message. And then the paramedics got me out of my car, and I started stomping on the ground saying, "They want me off the planet, they want me off the planet," because I didn't know what was going on. And back in the 80s, nobody was talking about this. We didn't have the internet, we didn't have the connections, we didn't have the networks, nothing like you and I witnessed from Psychic Friends or Gail's Line onward. We have become we're now the pioneers of a long journey to open doors for people so fortunate online and podcasting and streaming. We didn't have that back then.
I know.
Nobody talked about it.
I know. So it's about you being so comfortable with your connection and being able to assist others on their journey in life by providing them with that wisdom, that insight, and on so many different levels. I mean, you do healing. You also have wicks of wisdom, and you illuminate people's life and help them manifest things in their lives. And it's that's why people just have to go to your website to check you out and everything you have to offer at www.lindasalvin.com, because I could be here for an hour just giving her all her accolades and props, okay? But we've been getting messages like crazy, Linda. Everybody's loving you, hun. And we have Francine message in. She's got a son who's autistic, and he was just in ICU with double pneumonia, and then he had 2 seizures.
He needs to change his diet. He needs to change his diet. It's all about his diet. He needs celery, just like the celery juice phase. Don't think it's a phase. Medical Medium is even talking about it. You need celery juice in the morning. You need progesterone cream 3 times a day, and you will see this little boy's attitude, consciousness, ability to communicate and heal change. He will heal. Call me out there. I'd be more than happy to work with you on that.
Okay, you hear that, Francine? You got to contact Linda. She'll give you the, Francine's a Capricorn as well. So I feel like, you'll be vibing on that Capricorn frequency, and get him the healing mojo that he needs in his life. So that's awesome.
I deal with a lot of autistic and Asperger's. I deal with a lot, and a lot of what. Like, my background's epidemiology. I could have worked at CDC many, many, many years ago, but after all these accidents, I became very spiritual, went and got the PhD to qualify the science with the woo-woo, and there's a lot of stuff out there that they're not telling us the truth. There are ways to fix, heal, and move forward without a lot of the
Big Pharma.
Western medical. Yeah, Big Pharma.
Well, because Big Pharma's all about the money, honey. It's all about the cha-ching.
All about the money. It's not about getting help. If you get healed, there's no business.
There we go. Oi, you should have nice business, let me tell you, but not at somebody's expense. And that's spiritually what we're trying to impart to everybody, is that everything you have the ability to heal yourself. All you need are the right tools to assist your body in doing it.
Let me interrupt. When I was in college at San Francisco State in the 70s, early 70s, maybe my last class in 75, a teacher impounded in our heads what the definition of health really is, which is with the Department of HEW. It's the state of mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being, and not merely the absence of disease. But no one ever talks about the spiritual aspects. People like you and I do.
Yeah.
If we, from within, just like you keep saying, this is all about love, all about love. What is love? Life, openly and vigorously expressed. And what is ill? ILL, I lack love. You put it all together, we heal from within. I heal a lot of people from gallbladder. I mean, I find energy in the gallbladder, the pancreas, the breast, the heart, the lungs, the colon, whatever. I remove it and there's healing. That's what I do. Through breathing, color, and words. It's a very simple process, but there's a shift that you're not going to get just with meds and surgery. I'm not putting it down. I've had 13 surgeries. I have needed it. But there's a limit and there's a way to heal certain things that a lot of them won't allow you to know.
Yeah. Well, that's why we're advocating for people to do the research and not just buy into,
Right.
Check out the alternative because you can 9 times out of 10 avert the trauma of the other. So it's just be well informed. That's all we're asking, right? And that you do have the power, and love is the power. And hopefully we're going to empower this lovely lady at the microphone, Linda. Lovely Linda Alba. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good,
Hello,
gorgeous.
Dr. Linda.
Hi, Linda. Great name from the 50s.
Yeah.
And
60s.
when's your birthday again, Linda?
April 14th.
April 14th.
Oh, she's like you and Aries.
Yeah. So what's your question for Linda, honey?
I would guess that it would be career. I have several different things that I do.
Give me 3 of them, because the first 3 really don't matter. It's the 4th that matters. But give me the top 3 so we can eliminate it.
Well, the 4th would have been one that I would take on. I'm a certified hypnotist. I'm also
Okay,
a
and
healer.
why aren't you pursuing that the most? Because there's no money, because you don't know how to put yourself together as far as a professional. What are the first 3 that you're spending all this time trying to do and it's not paying the bills right? What are you spinning your wheels with? Tell me what they are.
I am doing healing work. I am also doing mediumship, and I'm going to begin doing hypnosis again. And there's an
Back to
opportunity.
hypnosis. Let
Back
go
to
of the
hypnosis,
mediumship.
yeah.
Let go of the mediumship. I let go of the mediumship after 22 years. 22
Okay.
years destroyed me. I will not go back there. I pick up dead people. I have a book that I haven't published on hundreds of testimonials. You don't need the mediumship. It's draining you. You're supposed to hypnotize and help from a cognitive level and a spiritual level, and you're not the healer. I talk to healers all day long, all week long. People come to me to learn healing. You have some gifts. I'm not saying you're not, but that's not your focus. That's not where you're going to shine. You need to go back to the hypnosis, and you need to help people from smoking, weight, relationships, their sexuality. Then you can incorporate your healing and medium if you really think you have to be part of that wagon. I'd get off it if I were you. It doesn't feel right at all.
No, hypnosis feels exactly right. And
Yeah, so get out of the
level.
others and stop trying to be what you're not. I became the medium after I had 100 tumors removed from my hips and thighs in 1996. I didn't want it. It happened. I became the healer after a hysterectomy in 1992. I didn't want it. It happened. I became psychic in a plane crash in 1981. Didn't want it. It happened. You're forcing it. Stop forcing and
Okay.
allow your flow. You're going against the flow, and that's why you're so blocked, Linda. You're forcing it. You'll get images, you'll get some things. Make it a hobby, but don't make it your career right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then.
Well, of course I'm going to have to put my 2 cents in.
Go right ahead.
Okay. I do feel that this is something that this is all part and parcel of your conscious awakening. Okay.
I agree.
I think you're a very gifted intuitive.
Thank you.
I think that dead people talk to you, absolutely, because you're receptive. Okay. I think that I agree with Linda that you need to be a bit more protective of your own energy because you allow them to drain you, and then you drag, you can't pick
I'm
yourself
finding
up.
that out. You're correct.
Yes. And it also makes you stress eat, so it's not good for you physically. Okay, so it's about you focusing on you and giving yourself the love, self-love, self-care, self-love, self-care. They're screaming this at you.
Yes.
That
And I get that she needs to stay on this plane and not that plane. She needs to stay in the physical rather than the paranormal right now.
yeah,
Okay.
just be a little more grounded for now. But you being a brilliant hypnotist healer, that's where you're headed. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
What I feel.
Wow.
I kind of wanted
Yeah.
someone else to tell me that too, because I have been dreamed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's where you're headed. Just turn the dial on the compass. That's all.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will.
You got it going on, girlfriend. No worries. All right.
Okay.
And what's wonderful about the universe is that when it's right and perfect and ready for us, okay? And when we just surrender, and that's the hardest thing because we're all control freaks as human beings. We are, But wait, God, I know better. Wait, I know better. It's no. It's like just surrender it and say, have your way with me. Okay. What?
Okay.
Take me. I'm yours. It's and just go with the flow, as Linda was saying. And otherwise you get on the hamster wheel, right, Linda?
Right. Linda, feel free to contact me off there. I'd be more than happy to redirect you and help you get rid of all the schmutz that's blocking you and getting your self-worth and self-esteem in your business and how you can attract the right clientele and really put yourself on the map. Because you're just sort of peddling. You're not getting anywhere.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's also the situation I'm in that's preventing me, but that's okay. I'll get there.
Sooner than later, honey. Sooner than you know.
Thank
And
you.
I'm trying not to sneeze, so I know that's true. Okay. So, all right. Thanks, darling. Carly, do we have somebody on the phone? No. Okay. That leaves me to expand with you, lovely Linda Salvin. All right. About what you have coming up insofar as any appearances or anything that you want people to be aware of, where they can come see you and your beautiful energy.
Well, I stopped doing the public appearances. I was on radio for 18 years, as you know, 94 to 09. I have done many, many guest appearances on streams, TV. I was just on CBS, Face the Truth, that Paramount produced, and I think it aired April 8th and was nationwide. So I did that. I do a lot. I was in a couple of movies recently, B movies. I do TV. I was on George Norrie 9 times. I've done all the psychic, spiritual stuff. But since I stopped channeling, I've pulled back a little bit. I still do readings. I still help people. I still heal. I'd like to talk about the Wicks of Wisdom for a moment, but and yes, I may be going back on radio, but I got certified and licensed in Strawberry Laser, where I work in chiropractors' offices using laser to help people lose weight, because weight's always been an issue, and body image, and now I'm helping people lose like 8-10 inches in a month using laser. That's not going to happen at the gym or in yoga. So I'm incorporating the mind, body, spirit from a different perspective. The psychic stuff doesn't go away. When Grace was talking about my Wicks of Wisdom, just for those that don't know, it's a candle magic line. I was trained in 1999. I didn't believe it. I didn't believe in channeling. I didn't believe in psychics. I didn't believe in any of this till it all happened to me. And the candles will help bring in money, get you focused, bring in love, get you out of a love life that doesn't work. It'll help you win lawsuits. It gets rid of blocks, obstacles, negativity. It's a combination of Kabbalah and Santeria, and it works. And I've been doing it for 21 years. I have a Greek deist behind me. I had a Hasidic rabbi who passed last year behind me. It's real spiritual. You cannot find it in the stores. I've heard people who've done all their candles. This takes you to a different level, and you're your own alchemist. I give you the supplies. So that goes in conjunction with your readings and where you are in life to help you move forward. But right now I'm leaving for the Yucatan. I'm taking vacation, and I'll be gone until after the holiday. But I'm available online. I'm available by phone. I'm available on Facebook. I'm just like Grace. We're all the same. The opportunities, there's 2 people talking, quote, TV. I've heard this for 20 years, so I don't get excited anymore. Grace knew me when I was on stage doing comedy, and Grace told me not to give up, and I did. And she was right. I ended up going in the metaphysical world, and it's another path, but I always wonder what if. And, we make choices and decisions, and life goes on. There's no right or wrong. It just depends how you feel. So I'll probably publish my book in the next year, Grace. It's time.
You think?
Sitting in the tote bag right here, all the pages. It just needs editing. I just haven't. Every time I type another chapter, it's like 5 more come out. I don't know how to stop it. I don't know what to say.
What do we have?
Yeah, I'll probably go back on radio. Then I'll bring you back on.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Ashbet. Oh, we have a lovable Libra on the line for us. Linda.
He heard us.
Phyllis is.
Hello.
Phyllis, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, you got a
Hi.
question? You got a question for Linda?
Yeah. My daughter's a Scorpio. She's apprehensive about buying a new car and how to pay for it.
What kind of car does she want? Because she's got a beer budget with a champagne taste. So what can she afford?
She wants a Kona.
What is
Hyundai Kona.
Oh, it's a Hyundai.
Hyundai.
Hyundai?
Kona.
I was going to say Kia, one of those. Well, if she can finance it for $199 a month. She'd be okay. I wouldn't do it until after the retrograde. I would not sign on that dotted line until August.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. She was trying to figure out when to do this.
After the retrograde. Ask Grace.
Yeah, absolutely. She should wait until August. I do feel that there's going to be a little bit of a helping hand with the payment from her father.
Yeah.
And
I get white or silver. I don't get a dark color. I get a light color for her.
Oh, she was thinking of a blue.
that's what I saw. I saw blue, but not a shocking blue.
No.
Almost like a pale pastel blue with a little shine to it, like
Metallic.
Far out.
metallic. Yeah. Like glimmery, shimmery. Yeah, she'd be magical in that car.
Cool. That's great.
Yeah, and it'll be safe and it'll be sound, and the angels are always watching over her.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thanks for calling in, Phyllis. Have a good night,
Sure.
love.
Thank you both.
Okay, you're welcome.
Welcome.
Woo! Boy, this feels like, talk about deja vu, Linda. Dang, girlfriend, we were doing this back in the early 90s, you and I. Okay, and deja vu, here we still are. Well, it's all about, for you, just recognizing that the radio thing is really going to be the vehicle that gets you where you want to be. With that, and it's going to funnel into what you're doing for the morphing, the physical, with that procedure that you're doing, the laser.
Yeah, the laser.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I also feel, are you going to be training people to do this?
Well, I'm thinking of buying 3 more lasers, training them so I don't have to be hands-on, so I can do other things and open up a little center rather than bounce around from a couple of
Okay, so
chiropractors.
they're not lying to me up there. They said that you're going to be training people, so it won't just be you. All right.
Yeah.
You're a Capricorn. You're meant to rule. Come on, girlfriend, put the crown back on your head. Okay?
Getting busy.
Relegate and delegate. And so that's what you will be doing. Now, I realize that certain healing abilities just are yours and yours alone. Okay?
Right.
However, you can get them acclimated to the modality and get in touch with their own healing frequencies. So you're going to do you got all the right stuff. So that's going to be wonderful. And I also feel that you're going to be traveling more. Because I felt that this is something that's been near and dear to your heart, that you had this wanderlust, that you really would like to, see the world. Well,
I'm at an age now where I'm ready. I'm leaving in a few days for Merida in the Yucatan. Then I've got a trip planned for Chicago and Michigan in October. And then a friend of mine up in Oregon wants to either go to Greece or Russia. So, yeah, and then I got another friend wants to go to Israel. So, yeah, it looks like there's a lot coming up.
Well, maybe I'm psychic. Maybe I'm psychic. Are you hearing me? Can you hear me now? I sound like the Verizon commercial. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and you'll be able to do that, honey, is what they're letting you know. And they're giving this information to you because it's just so poignant that someone who is always giving to others also gets to receive. Okay.
Yep.
So, with love from me to you, that all of these things are going to be manifesting within a 2-year time frame. Okay, and at next year in 2020 is when you're really going to be in the love zone. All right, that's when the heart chakra opens up. Okay.
I already know him. He was predicted a long time ago. He's here.
Okay.
It's just not. We haven't. I'll talk to you off the air.
Okay, but all right, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And okay, but the timing they're showing me next year, sweetheart, next spring of 2020. Okay.
You'll come to the wedding, right?
What, honey? Under the chuppah. You're going to be under the chuppah. Of course, I'll come to the California for your wedding. It's and rose petals. You know I'm going to have to throw rose petals at you. Okay.
On the beach.
It's going to be beautiful. And at long last, you're going to be like a testimonial, the poster woman for, it really can happen. It really does happen. True love really is out there, and it's worth the wait. And just as you told the caller, Chris, that called in from Texas, about, that she was just, somebody to warm up to. She wasn't the one, to focus on yourself and your career. It's almost like you were verbalizing what you had to do yourself. And isn't that
I get with a lot of people, and I think you yourself, you when you were younger, you had one situation going, and in your older days, you know what to do, and you yourself have another marriage. I told you this 20 years ago. You're going to remarry, and but you will.
I know.
You will.
Well, it's
that's
where acceptance comes in, and I believe you. And it's just about it's well worth waiting for in God's time, not our time.
Right.
So I think that's how our maturation process gets shared with our clients, and say, yeah, baby, it's well worth waiting for. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Woo! Instead of, the runners up. You know what I mean? So it's, it's really going to be a brilliant year for you. I'm so blessed that the universe brought you back into my path. Okay, and so many Capricorns are coming into their kingdoms, as I like to say, this year and next year, 2020. And it's going to be, at long last, true love for you. So I'm really excited about that. And I'll start shopping for my dress. How's that?
You will. Yeah, you will.
Yeah. So it's going to be lovely. And I'm really excited that people can, whatever they need, whether it's helping through Wicks of Wisdom, needing your help to manifest things in their life, they can get in touch with you through your website. If it's a reading, they can get in touch with you. If it's a healing, they can get in touch with you. And it's one-stop shopping. All they have to do is go to your website, right? So that's what's so brilliant. And it's, why go anywhere else? Here you are, okay. So I am so excited for you, because and I know that everybody that does our work has been put through the ringer. It's not easy being us.
No, it's one of the hardest things to do, and we have more challenges and more initiations, and we get knocked over, we get criticized, we get cursed, we go through all the black stuff to come out ahead.
Well, it's like the phoenix rising through the ashes to create a whole new life.
Oh, yeah.
And so that's through example. We show others that, what doesn't matter. It's like Keanu Reeves in The Matrix, the backward hand flip. Bring it, baby. It's like, we got it. We got this. And it's instilling that kind of love, that kind of vibe. And hey, you got this. And guess what? The universe is backing you up, so you can't lose. And we have this beautiful Virgo here, Linda. She's about to step up to the microphone. Her name is Carlene, and she had a question about her career. Carlene, when's your birthday, month and day?
September 14th.
September 14th.
I don't know what you do, Colleen, but you should be in advertising, marketing, public relations. You're extremely creative, and you need to express, communicate, and give, as well as manage and operate. So I don't know. What's your thing? I mean, where are you focused? Because you're going to be making changes as far as your direction, and you're going to publish. It has to be writing or creative. What is it?
Well, I pretty much work here. producing and creating
Okay,
shows.
That's creative.
Yeah.
That's creative. I mean, you can't be any more creative than in the media. But you're going to do something even more elevated and more on your own. You may step outside the studio and you may produce something on your own. You may write, you may publish. I just keep getting publishing around you. So I don't know where that comes from, but it's going to happen.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, real creative. Keep going.
Thanks.
Yeah, she's got it going on. It feels so good to be us. Yeah. Carlene is very gifted, and I concur with what you said, and I just feel that, I kind of feel that she should hook up with either Tyler Perry or Oprah with their...
Tyler Perry would date me, though. Let's talk about relationships. He's looking mighty good these days.
I think Tyler Perry's taken, if I'm not mistaken. But, but that's okay. Hey, God has the right man for you, Carlene. And weren't we just talking about some things are worth waiting for?
Yeah.
Okay? And it's about finding the love for yourself and your career and doing your work first and realizing that you're complete and whole within yourself and that you get to share that with the right person, not a codependent situation. So this is something that you don't have to be rescued, honey. You're the queen. Put the crown back on your head. Okay? You're not the damsel in distress. I don't think so, Z-Snap. This is about you saying, oh, are you kidding? I'll rescue you, buddy boy. Okay? So,
Grace, thank you so much. It was wonderful.
hey, Linda, thanks for coming. You know you got to come back and do this again because this was too fast.
Let me know. I will. Let me know.
Okay.
And we'll do it.
All right, sending you lots of love. And girlfriend, we'll talk.
Okay, we'll talk.
God bless. Thanks, Linda.
You too. Bye-bye.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, honey. Have a good night. You too, everybody.
You too.
Thanks for watching. We love you.